that behind any betrayal, there's a blessing. There is goal in between there so that you don't get disappointed. In life, you have been disappointed by many people. You have been disappointed by close friends, family, people you have helped. That is normal. It happens to everybody. But you don't have to quit and get disappointed. Only continue to look for the goal which is inside the betrayal. They say, had Judas not betrayed Jesus, salvation could have not come. Crucifixion could have not been. Therefore, any betrayal was a blessing. It would happen that many at times we keep crying, looking back for the hurt we have gotten from people who we trusted. They end up betraying you. You go with someone into business, but then he finally fails you. He doesn't honor the other side of the bargain. That's okay. Betrayal is a divine invitation for you to shed the old so that you can get the new. You won't know your potential until you have been betrayed. Not every person who betrays you in your life is there to ruin you. He could be aiming to ruin you, but maybe God is planning to catapult you to the higher level. It all happens. You will see them, they will come. Maybe you have been standing on the edge too long. You want to jump, but you have not jumped. Then someone comes as hoping to betray you, but is giving you like a catapult so that you can jump to your destination where God wants you to be. Many people at times, they will do that in their life. A man he had a small business and he used to help the community. He thought he would start a big wholesale so that they would come and buy and serve the community. When he opened a big store, the very friends he thought will come boycotted. They never wanted to buy from him. He was surprised. He was getting losses. It was a big store, and it had a bakery where he would make fresh bread. They were not buying the bread. They were not buying anything from the store. He wondered where they were going to buy. But he decided every time in the evening, the bread was supposed to be taken in the orphanage. They could deliver in the evening to the orphanage unanimously without them knowing where the bread was coming from. He did that every day. The bread which is not bought, he will take it there. Then people wondered in the orphanage, who is this supplying bread? He doesn't want to be known. So they waited. When the workers dropped late at night, they followed them. They came to realize that they were coming from that store. This orphanage was sponsored by a church, a Presbyterian church. So when they realized it was from that store, they talked good about this store among the members. And those members, all of them decided they would be going to that store to buy their groceries, their business, their bread. All of a sudden, people came. He didn't know where they came from. All of them, it was a big congregation and the neighboring congregation. And he did booming business. That is when they came to tell him that we came to realize you were the ones who has been sponsoring our orphanage with free food. So we decided, all the parishioners, that they should come and do business with you. Yes, his friends betrayed him. But other customers came, he didn't know. So whatever, there is always a blessing to people who betray. Look at your life. Look at the time in the past when you have been betrayed. See what happened to you. Sit down and count your blessings. See the many blessings which came out of the people who betrayed you. Ben Marcus was betrayed by his colleague executives where they were working the same company. He was a vice president of a $6 billion company. He questioned the veracity of the information the sales projection other executives were giving. So they conspired. They said they will make sure that he leaves the company. So they transferred him to a small company which had been acquired. But the company didn't, they tried, the company had to fight for bankruptcy. Then he was fired. At the age of 50, didn't have anything to do. There was another colleague who had fired as chief financial officer. Joined together with another person, they started a store. They struggled in the early ages, a person at 50, but they turned that company to be a big company, a conglomerate. That's what we call Home Depot. Had he not been betrayed, there would have been no Home Depot. So ask yourself, which is your Home Depot? Where are we being betrayed? Take it positive. Good times things are going to come. Never stay there complaining. Wait for God's blessing. When you see people attacking you, betraying you, they are propelling you to a better future. It is upon you to look at that, which is that better future. You will have to search it and find it, and you will find your blessing